Greetings, one and all. How's everyone doing? I hope well. Just kind of waiting. Hey, I'm Ito. Hello. How's it hanging, dude? JB, hello. Que pasa? Oh, man. Yeah, vacation. Nice, year off with pay would be good. Bueno. Good. We got 5 people watching. Cool. Oops. Can't remember how to. Yeah, the Olympic Peninsula trip was a lot of fun. My page froze on me. Oh, there we go. I'm retired, but I'm older. Man, retirement sounds awesome. Any of you guys buy those Powerball tickets? It's like $700 million right now or something like ridiculous like that. That'd be nice. I don't think I'd even go to work. I'd probably still go to work tonight because I'd have to wait till I get that check. But as soon as I get that check, it's like, here's my notice. I'm out. I am gone. See ya. Forgot to buy tickets though, so I guess I won't be winning. Oh well. That's strange. So there's 7 people watching, but I only see 3. It's weird. Man, I cooked dinner. I'm all sweaty. Come on, fan, do your work. So, I was thinking about just talking about YouTube. So I had recently I had 4 of my videos get tagged as inappropriate for advertisements, and I heard a few people comment about that. I mean, one of them was I was processing. It was an unlisted video, and all I was doing for 7 minutes was processing tree bark, and they said it was inappropriate for advertisers. It's like, what? I'm processing bark. I don't think I was even talking in the video. Because I was running it as B-roll. Because what I did is I chopped a clip down, so I only did a small clip starting off, and then I did the final clip of me finishing, so I just cut out like 5 minutes of the middle of the video. But I put the video, I uploaded the video as unlisted and linked it in the descriptions. If you wanted to go watch, you could. And they said it was inappropriate. It's like, how? I mean, I get that I had showed the dead deer in one video, and they said that was inappropriate, which I didn't fight that one. It's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Although clearly they didn't watch the video because there's a little bit of information in there. They weren't just, I wasn't just showing dead animals. I mean, it was for a purpose. So that was kind of stupid. What other one was there? Oh, the Hidden Woodsman live I did last week, they deemed inappropriate. Like, I was just talking about packs and stuff and gear. It just doesn't make any sense. Oh, excuse me. I woke up early and I didn't take a nap. That was foolish. Probably about 3 a.m. I'll get hit with the exhaustions. Thankfully, there's caffeine. Is the chat not working? Oh. Okay, the chat wasn't moving, so I didn't see anybody. Retirement means less money. That's gotta be rough. Did you do that trip on weekends? I did that trip over. It was Thursday, Friday, and I came home Saturday night. Yeah, it was Powerball. Hello, prepping to endure. I had 20 quick picks. Yeah, I forgot to buy a ticket. For a guy that works those strange hours, you manage to get outside pretty much, and that's awesome. Yeah, I get out when I can. I think, yeah, YouTube is getting pretty ridiculous. Hello, Marlo. Nice to see you. Oregon Coast Prepper, hello. Oh, chat wasn't moving, but now it is. Good. Yeah, I know what to deal with YouTube. It's like they're just getting greedy with their money. It's like, I understand they want to make money, but I mean, why go after the creators like that? I guess they used to pay a lot more, and then they've just been scaling it back more and more over time. So I don't get it. Oh yeah, the sandwich issue. For those who don't know, if you don't follow me on Facebook, I was out. I had to go to Costco and I had to do some shopping and whatnot. And I stopped at Wendy's, picked up a couple of junior bacon cheeseburgers, and I was opening one up in a car and I dropped it. So it landed, and of course it had to land cheese side down, and the other, like, the lettuce come popping out, and it hit the floor, and then the bun, which had mayo and ketchup on it, also flipped over and landed on the ketchup side, the sauce side down, and it just hit the floor. I'm like, oh. So I cursed and got out of the car and cleaned it up. And of course, because it's the seat of my driver's side, it's the floor mat where I put my boots, and I'm stepping in God knows what. And so it was just, that sucked. So total loss, just threw it away, ate the other one, upset, cried, my bacon. People kept saying, oh, you should just wash it off. It's like, no. Hit the floor. 0 second rule. I mean, you're walking around, you're stepping on, all sorts of unknowns, spit, body fluids dripping out. No, not doing it. I don't care if you can wash it off. I mean, it was only up like $2, so I just called it a loss and hurled it in trash. Just It still sucked, but you know, it happens. Excuse me. Sorry, no, yawns are contagious. So, moment of silence. Yeah, take a moment of silence for your bacon spilled. At least it wasn't an elk burger. That would have sucked. Oh man, that would have sucked. Maybe just added some gum. Yeah. Actually, speaking of elk burger, I was thinking about going. I'm planning on going down to a place called Northwest Trek on Sunday, and I haven't been there since like grade school, so it's been a really long time. But afterwards, there's a restaurant I was at when I was at Mount Rainier the second time, which I still have to edit the video for that. I stopped at this place, had really good breakfast, but I saw on the menu they had elk burgers, so I'm going to go back on Sunday and get an elk burger. Exactly. If it's one thing that lands in your lap, it's another if it hits the floor. It didn't just hit the floor, it opened up and hit the floor. You know, cheese side down and cheese side down and veggie side down with all the condiments. No. Yeah. Zips burgers and fries. Zips? Like, are you thinking Zippies in West Seattle? There's a West Seattle burger place called Zippies. Yeah, if it just fell on my leg, you know, I mean, I could just wash my pants, but my pants are cleaner than the floor of my car. You're all eating it anyway, and chewing on a pebble or something. Gotta get one. I'm planning on it. Planning on getting an elk burger. I've never had an elk burger. I've had elk summer sausage, which was really good. Coworker brought in, he's like, "You want a piece of elk sausage?" I'm like, "Do I?" Ate one. I'm like, "Man, that's good." She's like, "Oh, you have a couple more?" I'm like, get in my mouth. Yeah, I'll try to get some video, or at least a photograph of the burger. Maybe video, we'll see. A chain in Eastern Washington, at least in Spokane. Zips Burgers. So we have Zippy's Burgers in West Seattle, but I've never heard of Zips. I haven't been to Spokane in... When's the last time I've been in Spokane? God, it's been a long time. Really long time. Like, years. More than 10 years. Dang, excuse me. Sorry. I gotta quit doing that. Better than bison? Okay. Well, I'll let you know when I think of it. Today is Wednesday, so I'm planning on going this Sunday. I'm planning on shooting the video for it too. Hey, Honey Badger Bushcraft, how you doing? I left her in 1998 or 89. Okay. Hike with Mike, hello. I just watched your videos the other day. Trying to catch up. I've been trying not to watch videos that are aimed towards just making money or showing just nothing but gear, and pushing away from those and starting to watch more videos for the smaller channels. Because I hate watching a video and I always feel like I'm just getting sold something. I will let you know what I think. I'm planning on taking my camera, so... So I get the tough shot. I'll be taking this camera with me. Shoot some video of the animals, and... I'm not sure if they changed the park at all. Scott for Life, hello! Like a box full of fluffy ducks. Nice. Yeah, I noticed with some of those larger like YouTube channels. I mean, it's like, have you noticed that they just be getting shorter and shorter? I mean, I've heard people's attention spans aren't what they used to be, but 5-minute video, really? Plus, I feel like I was just rushing through the whole thing. Hey, Zoolander, hello. Yeah, your camera back. I did. I got it back. Oddly enough, I got it back Monday, the day right when I got back from my trip. It came in on Monday. And I was really hoping to take it with me. So, by the way, hello, Alf. So I ended up using this the entire time. I really haven't been using it much since this has been back. Although we've had burn bans going, so I really haven't been. We went out last weekend to go camping, and I shot some video and some views of the river and whatnot. But we ended up just bailing at nightfall because the park ranger told us we couldn't have a fire unless we go to the pay campsite. Which I thought, what a load of crap. I mean, I cannot have a fire unless I pay. Really? That's a load of shit, to be honest. And they said they'd written about four violations for fire because they said, you can't have your wood sticking out of the fire. And since people were too lazy to cut their firewood, they had it hanging out of the ring, and they came by and they wrote them a ticket. They said between $500 and $1,300 just because you couldn't saw a piece of wood or break it in half. It's a lot of crap, yeah. Big load of crap. The shorter videos are more than shorter videos, the more they make, more views, more money. Yeah, I get that. What is your favorite morning hot beverage to drink out camping? I hate this, some hot spice. Here's some is good stuff. Had not hate. Lately I haven't been drinking hot beverages because it's been summertime, so excuse me. Yeah, always trying to find a way to stick it to you. Yeah, like making you pay to camp, making you buy firewood, telling you can't go out to the woods and cut your own, even though you're in a national forest. That's just nothing but a cash grab. And a lot of that wood is just stuff that falls over, so it's ridiculous. My favorite hot drink. I'd say either tea or probably tea or maybe hot chocolate. But usually in the mornings I drink energy drinks. I have a can laying around. I have a can. I usually drink Monster Energy. I'm actually thinking about. I've been kicking around the idea of doing the something around the lines of the gift of tea, and just send somebody that you watch here on YouTube. Just send them a tea, and then you can do a video. Send them some tea, give them a shout out, and then send it to them, and hopefully they'll do a video shout out for somebody else, and then they'll pass and they'll give away a tea. But I gotta figure out how I'm gonna film it, and then get it on film and edit the video and put it up. So I have the older Olympus Tough, the one without the flip up screen. It's battered and bruised and dented, but it's still going strong. Right on. Thinking of a reason to replace it, but can't find any. Hey, if it's working. I mean, this one, the view screen had gone out on, so I couldn't use it because I couldn't see the screen, so I couldn't even access the menus. Me, I can drink Coca-Cola all year, yeah. Coffee, cappuccino, espresso, buzz, nice. Coffee all day long. I'll tell you what, my hike with Mike, I'll sell. You'll be. I'll send you the. I'm thinking about doing you and the MI Woodsman. I'll do one for each of you. And I'll make you guys the first tea recipients. So for me, it's Dr. Pepper. I think I still have your address. I think. If not, I'll look it up. If not, I'll bug you and get it. Because I heard a comment on a video, and the guy was saying that he was wishing he could do more giveaways. And I would also like to do more giveaways, but a lot of times, you know, it could get kind of spendy, and the shipping is just like a real kick in the chops. But a tea bag should fit right into an envelope. So with a stamp, you should be able to zip it off to somebody. I think it can be up to a certain thickness before they consider it a partial. So nothing says campfire like coffee the cowboy way. Yeah, never really been a big coffee drinker, which is odd because I live in Washington State, like the coffee capital of the world. Are you advertising that Dr. Pepper? You know, they have not sent me a dime. Maybe they should send me a free can. I don't need sponsorship though. I don't need someone sponsoring my channel. I do this for fun, and I do this as a hobby. I don't do this for money. I mean, a few guys have been really cool and sent me a few things like a box of food or, you know, things to try out, or Trangia sets, which is totally awesome. But it's not like I'm sitting here on camera asking, hey, like my channel, sub, go to my Patreon, shop at my Amazon. I'm on my third espresso machine. Wow. Yeah, if you get your own espresso machine, it's probably a lot cheaper than going out and buying it. I mean, I see people walk around with Starbucks cards all the time. They're probably spending $5 a shot, and they're going there, you know, 3 times a day. I have a bun. Is that like a stove? Good and fast. I have buns too. Yeah, I bet it's a lot cheaper. Usually on cold days, I just hit a spot of tea, throw in a little honey packet in there. Good stuff. What's nice about honey is honey never spoils or goes bad. So you could literally have those packets for a long time. So yeah, so I'm gonna do the. I just gotta get out and film it, but I'll do the gift of tea. Yeah, I don't even own a coffee maker. Okay, none is a great coffee machine. Cool. No Mr. Coffee, huh? Bun. Okay. Morning Wood, hello. Well, he's up late. You gonna get enough rest for tomorrow, buddy? We gotta do another cook-off challenge soon, too. We haven't done one in a while. I forgot to send an email and start pestering you guys. More amateur YouTube channels like yours. Well, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I like the amateur ones too, you know. I like channels that keep it real. You should never be afraid to show failures or screw-ups. To edit everything out and make them all polished. Bollocks. It doesn't want to spell that. Yeah. Yeah, we got you. when it's cold in Florida about 2 months out of the year. I love coffee with a shot of hot sauce. Never had hot sauce in a coffee before. That sounds interesting. You can go to Sugar Out and get a Deglio Duro instant espresso. Have I ever made any money from YouTube? I have. The first payment I received, excuse me, I did a giveaway, a couple fire kits, and in the second one I just gave away the cash to 5 people. I gave $20 to. Guess one guy didn't get it. I just took $20, plopped in an envelope, but unfortunately he didn't receive it. So I don't know what happened with that. Yeah, I spend more in gas getting out to the woods than I do making on YouTube. I make like $100 a year, and I haven't gotten paid in quite a while. So because they've been, I noticed the views are lower, and they've been really being kind of douchey about the advertising. So getting ready to crash after watching Game of Thrones and Offender. Cook-off sounds good. Okay, I'll email you. Yeah, Game of Thrones last week was pretty tight. I kind of saw that coming though, but good show. Godspark still going strong. Great. Yeah, I still have mine. I mean, still working just fine. I like smaller channels, more real, innocent, like in so many ways in life. Less is truly more. Yeah. And when you comment on our videos, what's the smaller channels, they actually respond back. And I've gone to the large channels and I've asked legit questions and just have gotten no response. I mean, they say they're reading them all, but it's like, well, so if you're reading them all, then you're just ignoring the question then. I like to make videos for fun when I feel like it. Yeah. I make the videos, but I want to have fun out there. In fact, this weekend, we still have burn bans going on. But this coming Saturday, I'm going over my best bro's place. And we're driving up Highway 2, which is north of me. Because there's some dirt logging roads, Forest Service roads. And I'm going to go check out some of the side roads. Because what I want to do is I want to go up there again as soon as the burn bans are done and just bushwhack in and then set up a camp. Because I'm going to do that a little bit more. Do a tarp shelter. Should be fun. And it's like you can't even hear the highway like at my regular place up by 90. We can constantly hear the freeway, which is nice there, but I want to try branching out a bit more. Nature calls. Hello, Bruce. Backpack. Let's see. No burn ban in Snohomish. I was up north past Gold Bar, and I had burn bans. At least that's what the Forest Service said. Unless I wanted to go into the campsite and pay, that was the only way we could have fire. So we just ended up coming home. Thankfully, I brought my Trangia 25.8 set, so I was able to cook dinner. I cooked up some linguiça and bacon. Video coming as soon as I edit it. It's getting to the point where you will have to blur out your Dr. Pepper. Oh yeah, so I'll just do that. So I'm waiting for cooler weather. It's still hot and hazy. Yeah, I bet it's really hot. I spent a week in Arizona. Like the day I landed, it was 95. And then I had record highs all week. And then the day I left, it was 94. Crazy hot. Will you be using some new packs? I actually have no plans to buy any new gear right now. Because with the stuff, as tempting as it is, and as I want to buy more knives and stuff, I mean, I'm trying to rotate the stuff I have, and I haven't been able to use a lot of the gear I have just because it sits in rotation So I really have no plans to buy new stuff. We had a burn ban in Florida in the spring and discovered that camping without a fire was actually really cool. Yeah, I might have still done it if I was alone, but I was with my buddy, and so he was like, man, not having a fire kind of sucks. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you want to just go and throw the tents in the backyard, and we'll just do a fire pit at my yard. I'm like, cool, we'll go do that. So we bombed back home, and we ended up just watching TV, so, but we still slept out in the, tents. Let's see, had a campfire yesterday. Yeah, but you have that huge epic fire pit, Morningwood. I mean, that fire pit is awesome. You could roast a whole human in there. So let's see, you can have a campfire in a park, but you can't mow your yard after 10 a.m. in Oregon. Weird. I love Oregon. I need to get back down there again. What is your poster behind you? This is actually... it's actually a wall scroll, because I like anime. And it's from a series called Outlaw Star that I own the DVD set for. Pretty good series. And yes, this chick here, she is naked. Giggity. I basically have my whole condo is basically I have scrolls all over my condo, in my room, and everywhere. So let's see, 45 tonight. Cooler weather is here. Yeah, it's getting here, but it's also shorter days too, which kind of sucks. The other thing I don't like about fall and winter is the earlier sunsets. Like, can we have sun out longer? So. Get the Hidden Woodsman stuff out there more. I've been trying. I had the Hidden Woodsman Mike Charlie pack out last weekend. I'm probably gonna take the book bag out to Northwest Trek this weekend because I'm just gonna carry some water and some other stuff. So I was wondering about that poster too. Yeah, you can always ask. Pretty cool art. Yeah, I like it. It's actually pretty well drawn. It's a good series too. Didn't realize Florida would have a burn ban. Yeah. November or December. Wow. So what's the temp in Florida right now? I guess I could Google it. I've never been to Florida. $82 degrees is what Google says. Looks like you got some rain too. Oh, mostly cloudy. Let me know when you're heading out. To what? To Northwest Trek? We just had a bad drought in the spring, lots of wildfires. Yikes. Yeah, we just had a big fire up in Canada. Blew this smoky haze all over the state. It's terrible. You have to do more of a gear with the gear. Yeah. I'm not really a gear reviewer though. I do have a couple videos coming of some gear though, so I just have to get busy editing. I like to call it, I'd rather have snow than sand. Oh yeah. Yeah, I hear that. I'd rather have snow than sand too. I'd rather have like cool temperatures, but it's still sunny out. Like fall's a good time, but it just sucks when it starts raining and doesn't stop. I'm used to the heat and humidity, so I like it. Cool. Or 2, 3 years even. Okay, 2 or 3 years. Well, do you have any requests for? Do you have any requests for stuff you want to see? Anywhere. Let me be off when you go out. Time to get you in a hammock. You know, I've been thinking about getting a hammock, Bruce. I just don't know what kind, because when I asked on Facebook what people were using, unfortunately 6 guys gave me 6 different hammock brands. I'm like, well, that doesn't help me. So I was sort of leaning towards getting the One Tigris hammock, because it's only about $40. Rain today, dropped the temps. Okay. We could actually use some rain here because it hasn't rained in a long time, and we've had some some forest fires east of the mountains. Yeah, I'll have to bug you about. I'll have to message you about getting out, Bruce. I have most of them, so you can try it. Do you have a? Oh, really? Well, I asked you one time before if you'd make me a hammock, and I'd be more than happy to pay you, but I didn't really get a solid answer. But I would definitely be interested in getting out, trying hammock camping again. I had a hammock before. I had a Treklite double, and I just couldn't fall asleep in it for some reason. So I don't know if I was hanging it wrong, or because I was using the ropes and the carabiners. And those ropes were a pain in the ass because like you hang it up and then you get into it and kind of stretch it out, and then I would try to re-hang it, and trying to get the carabiner to the next knot was just a pain in the ass. So I was actually thinking about getting those going to what's the name of that site? Dutch Gear, and getting those straps with the buckles. I have collected way too much gear. Unless something very good or different comes on the market, we should make interesting challenges. We should make interesting challenges that don't cost much. How about that? Well, I did do my camping on the cheap. You know, I pretty much showed that you don't have to spend a lot of money to go camping. Yeah, I feel like I've got enough gear to last me, you know, a good long time. Especially since I'm not trashing it. I mean, I try to take care of it. I mean, I have a few tarps I've never used. Like, I've got a Cloudburst tarp, and I think I took it out to the desert, but I haven't used it since then. So I want to use that. I think it repels the rain really well. Which something I don't do is I don't camp out in the rain and the snow, but maybe I could try doing that a little bit more. Getting out there on a rainy day. I had trouble getting fire going. Yeah, I think you're right about that hike with Mike. I think all of us have just enough gear or way too much gear. Yeah, I think you could too. I think Bruce can help you make a good choice. I have more gear than I can effectively use. Yeah, I hear that. Well, it's like the thing is too is like once you have a good set of gear, you have a good sleep system, you have a good blade, you have a good saw and or axe or knife, whatever, or a backup knife and a fire kit and a cook pot. You could almost literally just, you know, gas and food is all you need to go camping. And you don't have to take any complicated freeze-dried meals. I mean, those Knorr meals are good and they're cheap. You know, I can't even eat a whole bag. I have to break, you know, the rice, I have to break that down into two portions. So, I mean, you know, one bag of rice will probably last me a whole weekend. It would even better if I hunted or trapped or knew my wild edibles, because then I could pick greens to add to it. You know, if I could get a chipmunk or something, throw that in the pot, I have to only carry around a little bit of rice. I'm good. So, honey bushcraft. I tried a hammock once. The rope snapped and I fell on my bloody ass. Ooh, blues my back and my ego. Well, see, some of those tree straps are, you know, they hold 1,400 pounds. So there was a challenge a while back that was cool. Is where someone else packed your bag and then you go camp with it. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I trust somebody else to pack my bag. I have thought about doing like just one of each thing, like one shelter item, one blade, one way to start a fire, like ferro rod, or maybe just a lighter. There's like one cook pot, and going out and just seeing what I could do. But I'd have to get out and try more things. I like to camp and hike in weather conditions. The Transcend philosopher Henry David Thoreau said that there is no bad weather, only different kinds of weather. I would also say that there. Well, who is it? It's like it's not bad weather. It's just you're poorly dressed. I forget who said that. Morris Kohansky, I think. Yeah, packing someone else packing your bag. That sounds pretty interesting. But the thing is, if the person packing your bag really doesn't know anything about camping, or know what kind of activities you do, you know, would they know to pack your essentials? You know, your fire kit, or a way to start a fire, or you could get all the way out there and have nothing to cook in. I mean, that would kind of suck. It is a cool idea, though. Or maybe what you could do is you could take like five or six of your items, like six of your knives, and then just roll a dice. Do I have any dice laying around? I had a D6 somewhere. Or just make a die to roll, and that's what you're getting. That's what you get. So you could have like six knives, and then roll a die, and then you just go random. So you wouldn't know what you're getting, but you can just randomly roll. Like, well, which backpack? Roll. Which knife? Roll. Which cook pot? Roll. So that could be interesting. Weather can make it an adventure. Yeah, I need to work on my rain and cold. I need to work on my wet weather fire making. That's still a real big struggle for me. I think I have inspired me on a future video. I have 2 hiking buddies, Campfire Steve and Swamp Camper, and we have competitive, so might be an awesome challenge. Overpacking my pack is a problem. You know, that was a problem for me in the beginning. I was carrying too much stuff. But, you know, switching to smaller packs like this Hidden Woodsman bags, I notice I carry less stuff. So although even with that camping on the cheap, I mean, there was like about maybe half the gear I brought I didn't even end up using. I mean, I just spent the night, but even if they're not knowledgeable about the subject. I don't know who I'd get to pack my bag though. Oh yeah, I've always found that no matter what, you always forget something. Yeah, that's been me. Yeah, forgot something. If you pack your bag and you're getting 2 marshmallows and a live shrimp in your bag. 2 marshmallows and a live shrimp, huh? Alright. Probably won't stay alive, but that'd be funny. You open up and you got a live shrimp in there and you're like, holy crap, what the hell? Marshmallows. So anyway, they're like a shrimp s'more. Just roast up the shrimp and roast your marshmallow. Don't even worry about it, JB. It's totally fine. Okay, so morning wood is not packing my bag. I don't know what I do with the shrimp and 2 marshmallows. Other than roast the marshmallows over the fire. I kind of like the random gear selection though. So I don't really know who I'd get to pack my bag, but picking at random would be kind of fun. Where is my... I should write that down before I forget. Got my notepad. Do I have a pen? Right. Got that idea written down. Pick me, I will pack a few steel plates in your pack. Okay. Socks. I forgot to pack socks more than I'd like to admit. I arrive at the trailhead in flip-flops, put my boots on, and oh no! See, I just go wearing my boots. No matter how hot it is, I always just go with my boots on. I had a guy bitching on Facebook about, how can people forget to bring stuff? Just keep your pack packed ready to go. But, I always like to select different gears, so that doesn't really work for me. I always carry a small notepad and pencil in my bag. Yeah, I was carrying a Write in the Rain notepad for a while, but then I kind of just stopped carrying it because I wasn't really using it. Although it probably wouldn't be a bad idea to just take a few pieces of paper and maybe put them in a zip top bag. So. Take a challenge, have your bag, grab 3 things out of it, and use. Oh, then use without the 3 items. Interesting. You just maybe put all the items in like a black bag, like a garbage bag or something that you can't see through, and just reach in. The first thing you touch comes out. I always forget to bring something. Yeah. I've done that too a few times. Oh, excuse me. I thought I had a notepad for carrying around. I'm sure I do somewhere. What I really want to do is learn some wild edibles, maybe for next spring. I was looking at some books online. I finally used my Write in the Rain, jotted down some national park experience. Cool. So I just take a lot of pictures and shoot video. Which reminds me, I need to get a video loaded for tomorrow morning. Or for midnight. What's it going to be? Oh, okay. That one. I got 5 more videos of my Oregon vacation, or my Olympic Peninsula trip. I need to keep a notepad of my gear selection so if I don't use something, make a note and stop bringing it. That's a good idea. Maybe I should do that too. But then some things like first aid kit. I mean, I had that first aid kit. I never use it. It doesn't weigh much, thankfully, but you know, all the ideas that I was given for what to add to it, I hadn't even added to it because I haven't needed safety pins. Like, it'd be nice to have them, but if I don't ever use them, then what's the point? I love the small notepads that just jot down ideas and thoughts of my hiking mileage. Yeah, it's a good idea. Yeah, I like that idea. Just jotting down gear that you've used and not used, and it's like, well, or maybe after the third trip, like, well, I've brought this out 3 times. Have I been using it? No. Unless maybe it weighs like under a pound. Like I carried a Hidden Woodsman signal panel, but I've never used it. That was a good idea for my Swamp Talk. Yeah, I like your Swamp Talk videos. Those are kind of cool. Maybe I should steal that idea. Woods Talk. Or Rainforest Talk. I carry too much stuff, learning how to slim down the gear, especially on a hike. I just stopped carrying a sleep system on hikes. Especially if I have phone service, there's no need for a sleep system. I can just make the call unless the phone breaks. But we have a lot of people who hike here in Washington, so running into someone on a trail is really easy. Excuse me. So some of those things, though, it's like I may not need the item, but sometimes I bring them just because I simply want to, and if I don't need it or use it, some of those things that's like it's nice to have. Like on a day hike, I'll bring you know, my headlamp, but you know, if I'm only out for the day, I didn't use the headlamp at all. Hello from Montana. Hello, Farm Boy 762. How you doing? Damn it. Gotta quit yawning. So another place I'd like to visit is Montana. Just starting getting into writing stuff down. And then I forget, come back and do it. Yeah. I should make a list of things I want to do. And I also have to remember to go back and look at my list and remember. It's like, oh yeah, I was going to do that and I didn't. So. Excuse me again. Daggum. Yeah, I'd really like to go see Montana sometime too. Looks really nice out there. I'm gonna go back to Oregon again. I need that Powerball winner. Just do nothing but take trips. So yeah. I carry most of what people would consider extra or necessary. But I'm really upset if I didn't have something that I could have brought. Yeah, I hear that. If you don't use something on one trip, on the next trip you might need it. Yeah, that's very true too. I mean, just because you use it one trip but not the next. I can see that. Man, excuse me. It's about time to wrap it up, I think. Nearing an hour. Get ready for work tonight, too. So, before I forget, I'll leave them a parting. Have you guys seen these? Waffle and syrup Oreos? I saw them at the store the other day, so I had to stop and get them. I sure as hell don't need cookies, but given the name, how could I not buy them? Waffle and syrup. Someday hikes, half the stuff in my pack is for making coffee or lunch. Yeah, I've done that. Carry a stove, a stand for it, your utensils, the pot, the food, the water to cook it with. Yeah, been there. Hell, I've even brought a chair so I can, while I'm eating, I can sit down and enjoy myself. So I'm not having to stand there and eat out of the pot standing next to the river. I try to look at my notes when packing for the next trip. It helps me remember what I forgot last time. That's a good idea. So here's the waffle Oreos. Product placement. Oreo, where's my check? Seriously, where's my money? I will say, they don't really taste anything like waffles, though, unfortunately. The cream filling has sort of a mild mapley taste, but not like super strong. Tasty cookies, though. Yeah, I found them at Safeway. I was going to buy a loaf of bread, and there they were. So I don't really get where they get the waffle part, though. Yeah, I just did it for free. They can send me a free pack of cookies, though. That'd be nice. Again, you know, not that I need cookies, but I thought about doing that. You know, I thought about YouTube the other day. I mean, have you seen those channels that all they do is they go around and eat stuff? That's a hard life right there. Going around eating fast food, tasting those, eating those limited time only. These are only a limited edition. So, yeah. Get them while you can. Oh, that's your channel? I saw a channel where a guy just goes around and he just eats hamburgers everywhere. He had a lot of subs too. It's crazy. The hottest hot sauces? Whew. If you like that kind of stuff, man, talk about you burning ring of fire. I mean, I like a little spice, but that would just be painful. It's like the hats and shirts you wear free. And you bought it. Shows ads for them. Yeah. Well, I just, just letting you guys know what's working for me. Those green t-shirts, I was just surprised they held up so well. I mean, for Rothko, that's not, I mean, when people say Rothko, I mean, a lot of people just like, oh, Rothko, their stuff doesn't last. But then, man, I've been running strong with those same damn shirts for a long time. If you can't prepare firewood, it's because advertising in this video is doomed. Yeah. That's where I had a great Belkburger was Montana. Nice. If we were in it for subs, I doubt we'd choose a bushcraft channel. That depends. If you're only doing gear reviews, like that seems to be what most people care about. Like food gets a lot of views, and gear reviews get a lot of views. Like I did my cowboy pasta video. I got more views for that than I did actually just out camping and making fire. So on the way to Yellowstone, nice. I have a Rothko canvas bucket. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, surprisingly, Rothko has some pretty decent stuff. I had someone giving me crap about my gear selection, but it's like, it's still holding up. No rips, no tears. Comfortable, fit, and it works. Gear reviews are overrated in my opinion. I think it depends on what kind of gear review. I don't want to watch, Backyard Bob doing, sitting in his backyard, holding up gear, go, these tissues are great. I don't want to watch videos like that. I turn away from those videos. Jeremiah Bacon. Man, it'd be cool to do a bacon channel. Just all things bacon. Be heavenly. Like, bacon. Like Epic Mealtime used to be. Alright, JB, have a good night. I like to see people's experiences they have in the wilderness. I agree, I do too. I'd rather see someone out doing something than just sitting in their yard, talking about flashlights and other gear. It's like, blah, 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 blah. It's like, that's boring to me. If you were out camping and you happen to mention the flashlight you're using, great. Because I can always Google items that I'm interested in. Yeah, most of your gear reviewers are more of a sales pitch, agreed. If it works for them, great. I know a lot of people would rather watch that, but I'd rather see people out doing stuff. Yeah, for sure. I like trip reports. I don't think I've seen those. I'll have to check that out. I like watching Shug's videos because he's actually out there backpacking, and occasionally he does gear reviews. Or he'll just talk about the stuff while he's out backpacking. And I dig that. I don't need to hear about stats and weight and the dimensions. Like, if I want all that, I'll just, I can just go Google it. Because I'm going to have to anyway if I'm going to go buy it. So. Shugs are great, yeah. Shug is awesome. I really like his channel. And he's very entertaining as well, so. Amen, brother. Ooh. An hour and 5. I think it's a good time to call tonight. So I will. Hey, get ready for work too. Reports from the trail adventure. Yeah. I got bug Bruce about hammocks now. That's Nature Calls backpacking. I'll send him a text and see what he's up to. Alright, Hike with Mike. Have a good night. I'll think about the tea idea and see what I can get going with that. So, as always, thanks for tuning in and checking out the live. I will have a new video up at midnight. That's kind of what I've been doing lately, just throwing them up at midnight. So, I was doing 6 a.m., but I just changed it to midnight for no reason. Okay, see you next week. Have a good one. Hope you're getting out and enjoying the outdoors. Peace.